so funny.
Hey there!
What are you doing?
Going back on for a race video.
Oh, good.
Hi guys, it's Kristen and Steph, and today we're filming a race Q&A. About a week ago, we sent out a tweet asking you guys if you're curious about anything or you had any questions about the race. And so we wanted to put together a video and answer some of your questions.
We got lots though,
yeah.
so if we miss yours, it's not because we didn't want to answer it.
Thanks so much for the questions, they're awesome. Okay, first question. It's from Sarah. Once you found out that you were on the race, how did you prepare for the challenges?
Once we found out we were on the race, we just kind of stepped everything up because we only had about a month and a half before we actually went on it. Kristen made me do 2 days. We did the stairs of our condo. With
we were up at like 5
knapsacks.
in the morning before work with our weighted bags on, going up and down the stairs in our condo. Our butts looked.
We looked at maps because I'm horrible with directions.
Yeah.
And
You learned how to drive stick.
oh yeah, I took a driving lesson.
And what else? We did a refresher on geography. We looked up all the provinces, the territories, and the capital cities. We made sure we had those down. Not that we needed any refreshing. We knew it all before.
Yeah. You try to prepare as much as you can, but really, you never know what you're gonna need.
You never know. Okay. Next question. Okay, this is from Natalie, and she wants to know, did you feel that some people would be presumptuous about being an all-female team, and did it make you push harder?
I think going into it, we were hoping that people were going to underestimate us just because we were an all-female team, and we were hoping that was going to work.
People usually do.
Yeah.
We were wearing like our pink and our purple, and we thought that they would definitely underestimate us.
But this group of people really didn't underestimate us. They thought we looked really athletic, which was a compliment. We'll take it.
I think the best part was that we really surprised people that we were together.
Yeah.
They thought we were teammates or best friends or whatever, and
Yeah,
they said
was
that they saw the first time they saw us kiss, they were all like, what the?
Marissa asked, what was the best/hardest challenge you girls had to deal with? That's a tough one.
This question is so hard for me. I feel like since we've been done, everyone has asked me this question, and I still don't know the answer. Like, if you're like, what was the absolute best part of the race, or what was your favorite part? Like, we did so many weird things that you'd never get to do.
Hers is eating the bugs.
Oh, yeah. Definitely no. I don't know if that was the hardest, but that was definitely the grossest. Calgary Tower was really high.
Yeah, that was scary. I'm so glad she did that roadblock. The hardest challenge for me probably would have been Jasper Skytram, just physically trying to conquer my fear of heights, and then the plant sniffing challenge, the memory challenge. That was by far the hardest mentally, for sure.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
What was your favorite leg?
My favorite leg, we've talked about this so many different times, and my answer kind of changes from day to day, but I think honestly the first leg, like it was when we finally realized, like, oh my gosh, like we're actually on The Amazing Race, and
rafting down the river.
Yeah, the rafting, the challenges that we did. We loved our camera boys that day.
Yeah,
Loved
we
boys.
love them.
It was just like such a good day. We had so much fun. It was amazing.
And we were saying after that, like, we're like, if this is what the Amazing Race Canada is going to be like every leg, holy crap.
Haley wants to know, when you had to keep a secret from your family, what did you tell them when they asked if you won?
At first, when we first got home, it was so hard because we were so excited. But we kind of just said, you gotta watch the show, gotta tune in next week, you never know.
It was really hard not to say anything, but we just said, like, we didn't totally embarrass you. Don't worry, but yeah, they worried. Okay, so a few people wanted to know what we ate during the race and when you're able to, stop to eat. And it was kind of like you ate as much as you could when you got to a pit stop, but once you started racing, I mean, we never took time to stop to eat, and you don't even notice it. You just kind of go as hard as you can, and you don't think about that until later.
At the end of the day, you're like, what did I eat today?
Yeah. I'm always hungry, but on the race, I was just like, who cares? Okay.
Which of the cities you went to would you want to visit again?
All of them. Yeah. Vietnam. We really want to go back. Not that it's a city, but we want to go back to Vietnam, and we want to go out west too.
Right. Love to go back to BC. Maybe even Alberta. Jasper.
Jasper, going back
would be awesome.
Yeah. Have a little romantic getaway in Jasper.
Ooh. If you could go back, would you have done the challenges you didn't do, such as dancing Casino Salsa in Cuba? No.
All right. Would you girls do the race again if Amazing Race Canada were to do a race involving past winners and contestants?
100%.
Hell yes.
100%.
Yeah. We loved it so much. It was like the most stressful, insane experience of our lives, but we'd do it again in a heartbeat. What was the hardest part of the race and why?
hardest part for me, besides directions, would probably be just the unknown. Never knowing what was next, always stressing out about like what's coming up next, what challenges are up next, where are we going, and never knowing till you rip that clue.
Yeah, the waiting was the worst part. Once you ripped the clue and you were go, 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 it was just so much fun and so exciting. But waiting around, like thinking about, oh my gosh, what's coming next, that was hard. Okay, so is there anything new that you learned about each other during your experience?
I mean, tell me.
But there's nothing really new that I learned about you. Like I knew you were badass, I knew everything going in, I knew you'd be amazing. But I think more than learn about you or something, I think we learned a lot about kind of how we are together. And it's funny because everyone's like, you know, I can't believe you didn't break up over this. But if anything, it just brought us closer together, and I think it made us realize, you know, if we can work so well together as a team during the most stressful experience ever, we have no excuse when it comes to our day-to-day life. Like getting in stupid arguments over, you know, directions. Okay, so Jan wants to know, from the day you started or pre-race prep to the day that the race finished, how long were you away from home? It was about 6 weeks.
Yeah, it was about 6 weeks.
What was your most stressful leg?
Oh, easy. Cuba.
Easy question. Everyone knows it.
100%.
You know why? We don't have to go over that one again. Gone. Bye, Havana.
Bye.
How different was it being on the show as opposed to watching it on TV? So different.
God. Yeah.
So different. We love the show, and so we watch it all the time, and oh my god, it's so different. Like the leg will be 2 days long, and you'll see maybe 40 minutes of it.
When you watch it, you're like, oh my god, I could do that. Oh my god, I don't know why they didn't see that clue, or I don't know why they didn't pick up this. Because it seems so obvious on TV when it isn't like that at all. And the stress, nothing compares to it.
Yeah, it was also way more fun than it looks to it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it looks fun, but it's even more fun.
Yeah, it is awesome.
How many hours of sleep do you get between each leg?
It all depends. Some legs a lot longer, some legs not a lot. So it all depends, and we have no idea.
Yeah, that was the worst part. The worst part about the sleeping was when you had to sleep on the plane.
So Linda says, what is your favorite costume on the race? And Kristen, would you ever dress up as Sir John A. Macdonald for Halloween one year? I would.
You should have reminded me before Halloween, and I could have done it.
Kristen's least favorite, I think, out of all of them, would have been her Cirque du Soleil, like full onesie outfits on the last leg. She hated them.
They were so hot. It was so like thick and tight.
And when she was struggling with the first task, she said she looked like a fat baby in a Jolly Jumper.
That's exactly what I look like. And don't be nice to me, you know that's what I look like.
I love that with the hat and everything.
Okay, so not sure if you thought of it while you were racing, but are there any lesbian stereotypes you wanted to quash on TV? Yeah, we didn't think about it too often, but I think for sure, like I think it's refreshing to have a same-sex couple on TV. That's not the main focus. And that was never our main story, was that we were, you know, a same-sex couple or girlfriends or whatever. It was just that we were just like any other couple. We had the same issues, the same kind of, I don't know, it wasn't our main thing, and it was really nice to see that, you know, it wasn't a big deal.
Love you.
We did kiss a lot.
More than I thought we were going to.
Yeah. I really didn't think we were like that PDA, but I think it's because we were really into it, so we really wanted to like, I think a lot of times we forgot people were watching, and so we just like went for it. Did you guys have any pre-race rituals?
At first, we really didn't. I didn't think we were going to get into it, but then a little superstitious as the race went on.
Steph wouldn't change her gray headband.
Yeah, if you notice, I wore it every single leg of the race.
We got on a roll. And then we did that, we kind of every day before we left, we got ready the exact same way. Yeah. And then we always kind of gave each other a little fist bump and a kiss and said, it's game day. That's so lame. So what does that taste like?
The bat was gross.
It was less like what it tasted like and more that it looked at you.
It had teeth. It had teeth. Like,
it was like sad and gross and just like a little mixture of that.
It was.
Oh, Robin wants to know, is Jon Monty as handsome / cool / awesome as he seems on my TV? He absolutely is as cool and as handsome and as awesome as he is.
He's awesome.
Even more so. Did you guys have any disputes during the race, and how did you deal with it?
Well, Cuba.
Yeah, Cuba was our worst leg by far, and we had a couple of arguments because we were super stressed out and everything was going wrong.
Our communication for the race, now let's bring it back into reality and we'll be good to go.
The finale seemed like it came right down to the wire. Was it really as close as it looked?
The whole day we were all like
Yeah.
neck and neck. We saw all the teams really did flip-flop positions and stuff. But when it came down to it, we probably beat Julian and Emmett to the mat by what?
Like
an hour and a half.
Yeah, hour and a half, 2
Maybe
hours.
2 hours.
Yeah. Why didn't you guys use the express pass?
Well, the whole time we just wanted to use it kind of as like a security blanket. If something bad came up, or say we got stumped on a challenge, we could always use it. And we were really nervous about the U-turn board.
Yeah.
So we wanted to keep it as long as possible.
And then we just didn't end up needing it.
And you wouldn't have got to see Kristen in the Sir John A. McDonald outfit. As soon as I saw the outfit, I was like, oh yeah, we have to try it.
Angie wants to know, what have or will you do with the $250,000?
Well, Kristen and I have quit our jobs
Yep.
and live in the gypsy lifestyle right now.
We're just gonna travel. We want to travel this year, so it's a really nice kind of chunk of change to be able to do what you want and see what you want. So we're in a good place in our life to just go and, you know, be free. If you are thinking of applying for the Amazing Race Canada, just do it. Don't second guess yourselves. We second guessed ourselves and almost didn't send our video in because we were like everyone out there who's like, you know, what are the chances we're gonna get picked? Yeah, and you never know. So pick the perfect partner and just go and do it. Monday we're gonna be on the social Your Morning, and we're gonna be talking a little bit more about the application process. So if you want to catch us there, you can. And we're gonna be vlogging our Costa Rica trip and others.
Lots of things to come, so we're really excited. But if you have any other questions that you want to know, always shoot us a message and hopefully we can answer them in the future. Don't actually call her.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
You literally just sit in your hotel room and wait till you find out when you're ripping that clue the next day. Or if it's
Is that all we do?
Ew.
I'm just kidding.